Hi, this is Fern from FML Diversified. I'm back at my channel. Wanted to go over a little bit more of the history of me and business and how I got started. As I was sharing in my previous video, I was talking about being in business as a little kid with my brothers, delivering newspapers, and we would go around and get customers, or they would call to the newspaper company, which was at that time the New Haven Register, and they would look for the paper to be delivered. So a lot of times we would acquire other people's paper routes that were already established, and we would get up in the morning, and back then it could be the day paper or the evening paper. So sometimes we had to deliver papers twice a day, which we would come home from school, we deliver in the morning, and deliver them in the afternoon. So that was a business, and we started young. So we were able to earn our own little money. So then, as we got older, we would shovel. I would go with my brothers, start very young, 6, 7 years old. I was out there with them, and we would go shoveling, and we would earn money to buy whatever we bought. And then as I grew up, we would do other chores for people, where I would help people out, and they would give me, a couple of dollars to help out, however, whatever I did. And it was a big thing as we grew up. About getting a job. When we went to junior high school, we couldn't wait until we could get back then it was a summer job, and you could start at 14 up in the north. So I know every place is different, but we started at 14, and we would go out and we would start little businesses. And then if you got a summer job, you could make money to buy your school clothes and things like that. So that would help your parents for those. It was a race to get a job back when I was growing up. And I had several different jobs at several different places. I worked in the town hall, where I lived in the clerk's office. I worked in the health department taking blood pressures. I worked with children in the youth program. And that's how we started getting money when we were younger. So people would find different things to do in order to earn money. So you can still do the same thing today. If you have a stove, you can bake for people, you can cook for people, you can clean for people, you can walk their pets. That's a big industry right there. You can sew, you can babysit. There are so many things to start legitimate businesses and then build on them. So start small. You can sew clothes, you can make clothes, you can mend clothes. Look around in your community and see what's going on. But there are so many ways. God's given us all different skills that you can utilize to start a business. So it's not, you don't need a lot of money. You just not want to know if you want to grow it and scale it up and make it bigger and stuff. That's another way. And there's programs out here, and you can ask around at your local library. Contact the SBA and the different programs, and you can go and do it that way. So just go ahead and begin to invest in yourself, invest in your business, bring your family in, as long as it's legitimate. Stay. I'm a woman of faith. I trust and I believe in God. He's shown me and done great, wonderful things for me. So put your faith in Him. You don't always look to other people to take care of you. Look to yourself being able to come in and start your business and be successful and grow it, where you don't have to work for someone else. With the economy changing now and things going on and the automation, they say automation is a great thing. It's not, because the Bible specifically says, if a man doesn't work, he doesn't eat. So it's not their responsibility to find a job or make a job for you. And you really don't want to work for anyone else. Some people do. A lot of people, if you've given the opportunity, you would work for God or work for yourself and make a good living and just not barely getting by. So you don't necessarily have to go that way. I'm sitting outside, so you keep seeing the lights flash in my face. But I want you to know that you can start a business and it can be profitable, and that you just have to have that the stamina and the consistency to be there and to be on time. And we're going to get into more of that. So again, this is FML Diversify. I talk about different things on my channel. Talk about spiritual things, about God. You talk about building businesses, talk about raising children, and etc., etc. Whatever that may be, as God lays it on my heart. or sometimes I'll be like, oh, what am I going to talk about today? So if you have any questions or comments, leave them below. Subscribe to my channel, and let's get these things working and happening and get you moving. I'm in the process of starting a life coaching business. If anybody's interested in specific things that I'm going to be coaching about, and it's easy startup businesses that you can start. Book a call with me, and we'll get going. So I want you to be encouraged. All is not lost. I know the bills are due. Check out my book. It's on Amazon, How to Start a Business and Resell with the Things That You Have. I'll put it in the description. Look for it and check out Amazon, and get some help selling the things that you have around the house you're no longer using to pay those bills and those mortgages and all kind of things. There are ways. I went out today. I did a fair for myself, and I give rides to people and stuff. And took somebody to the store, to the bank. I went and I did bottles today, and I made almost $100. So you know what? There are ways. Don't be discouraged. Be encouraged. God will make a way if you have a heart to want. He will lead and guide you. So again, my name is Fern from FML Diversified. This channel is this segment is called today. There's a lot of information to get out to you because people are going through, and they have to know that all is not lost. There is help, and there are people who will teach you and encourage you to go forth and have a better life and to get your life together. So like I said, I do a lot of different things on this channel. A lot of things are going to be growing and changing as the Lord leads me. So be encouraged. Have a great evening. Don't forget to subscribe below to FML Diversify, and you have a great, wonderful night.